Hello, it's Lisa again. I wanted to talk about something. A lot of people have asked us over the past year and a quarter here, since we've been full time RVing, how do you do this without, having full time jobs? And I wanted to address that because that is something that's really interesting. Um, I don't know if people think we're independently wealthy. We are not, trust me. One of the things that motivated me to do this YouTube channel was most of the YouTubers that I had followed that were full time RVers were, I don't know how to say this delicately, but we're a little bit further up the ladder as far as income as we were. And I wanted to be able to show people that you can do this on a budget. Spence retired, so we have his retirement income. We have a couple other things, that he had saved during his years of working. So we do have some other funds, but basically that's our main source of income. One of the ways that this works for us is doing thousand trails. I know I talked about it before, but it literally saves us so much money. We don't have to pay nightly fees at campgrounds, and we love it. It just works out very nice. But that's a question a lot of people ask, which, you're not supposed to ask people that, but I don't mind. They're like, how do you guys do this full time? That's one of the ways we save money with Thousand Trails. And if you think about it, we were paying a lot of money in rent at our last apartment. After we moved out of our house and moved to the apartment, we were paying a lot of money for rent. Rent's very high right now. And between our what we pay for our camper, what we pay for Thousand Trails, it's still a lot less than what you would pay if you were, living in a $1,500 to $2,000 a month apartment. So that's, how we make this work. We're very frugal. We try not to spend too much money. People are always saying, when we're in a certain city or state, they're like, oh, you have to go do this. You have to go do that. You have to go do this. And my answer to them usually is, well, we can't do everything that we want to do because we're not on vacation all the time. And I know I talked about this in my video from Ocean City. This isn't a vacation. This is our life. So we do have fun, and we do go do things, and we do go see things. We went to Disney. We took a weekend, and we went to Pigeon Forge to see some cool stuff in Tennessee. And we did pay more because we were doing things that were not in our norm. But that's, just like anybody else, if you live in an apartment or a house, you're not going to do that every single day. You're not going to do that in a camper every single day. Another thing that we do is I have been working at the same bed and breakfast on and off as kind of a second job for 13 years now. Through all my other jobs, I've always maintained that employment part-time. And that's one of the things that I've been doing last summer and this summer. I work there part-time, and it's fun, 1 to 2 days a week, and that helps give us a little extra money that we can save up to do some extra fun things that we want to do. Spence decided this summer that even though he's retired, he wanted to do something outside the house. So he's working 1 day a week at an auto auction, just driving cars around. So, there are some ways that you can do this, even if you're on a budget. I know a lot of people do what's called work camping, which is where you go to a campground and you live there and they pay you to actually work at the campground. I've seen a lot of ads for these. There's groups you can join that give you information about them. There's also, I think, Facebook groups and things. But work camping is another way that a lot of people make this lifestyle work for them full time. You can also, stay in one area for several months and work from your camper. Get a temporary part-time job. The one nice thing about where Spence is working right now, they have, it's an auto auction, and they have auctions all over the place. So he can go to other auctions if we're in other states if he wants to work, once he's established, the employment with them. So there's a lot of ways that you can make this work, even if you are on a budget. Like I said, a lot of the YouTubers that I followed before were just a little higher up as far as their income, and even being full-time RVers. A lot of full-time RVers are travel nurses, work campers, people that are actually making more of an income. Like I said, Spence is retired, and we decided that life's too short and we wanted to do this now rather than keep saving money and do it later. And honestly, our style of living, it's a little bit lower than it was when we lived in a sticks and bricks, but really it's, as far as like, spending money on extravagances, it's really not that much different living in a camper than it was living in an apartment. So this lifestyle is doable. You just have to put the effort in, do the research and try to find ways to make it work for you. So many people say, oh my God, I'm so jealous that you get to do this. We planned this for several years. We figured out if we could make it work, and we did. And we're, like I said, we're both working now to give us some extra money so that during the winter we don't work. And we have a little bit more fun in the winter when we're down in Florida. We get to do things. A lot of the activities we do, a lot of the things that we do are just free things. You don't always have to be spending a whole lot of money on things. People think, oh, you're living in a camper, you go campground to campground, so you're constantly vacationing. No, we're just living our life and enjoying it. And we've both always been the type of people that really enjoy the little things in life more than the big things. Just sitting out by the campfire or taking a walk or getting in the hot tub. There's a lot of fun things to do that you can do that, don't require a whole lot of funds. So I just wanted to touch base on that because I get that question from a lot of people. A lot of people ask about it. And, it's, I'm not going to give you our dirty details about our finances and all of that. But, with some transparency, it's something that I encourage people to do. So being a little bit more transparent about our situation, to me, encourages other people to do this lifestyle. Because I have to be honest, I absolutely love this. We're both happier than we've ever been. And we don't plan to stop doing this anytime soon. So just wanted to put that out there and give you all some information. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop them in the chat below. If you haven't, please like and subscribe our videos. We're trying to get our numbers up. We want to hit 100 as soon as we can. And, we have 65, so we need 45, right? 35 more people. Sorry, can't do math in my head. We need 35 more people to hit that number. So if you haven't already liked and subscribed, please do. And keep watching, see what we're doing, where we're going, where we've been, and what's cooking. Thanks for watching.